Welcome back to Instables, everyone. I'm going to go over CXDC with you guys and exactly what has to happen for us to continue going to tomorrow's. We did have a sell-off going to extended hours, so we could have a continuation sell-off, but we did have a very key resistance that we did get rejected at. If we can break above it with volume, I'm going to show you guys exactly what that does look like and exactly where you guys can find these breakout alerts so you guys do not miss out on them again. And the only thing I ask in return is you guys smash that like button and hit subscribe if you guys want to see more chart updates on potential breakouts that we mentioned throughout the week. So let's jump into this one. So I'm going to go over CXDC with you guys here on the 1 minute. I want to go over exactly what might happen going to tomorrow and exactly how this one did break out today. Again, this is very important for us to make sure we do go over, in my opinion, because if we can find out exactly where these break out, then we can have more confirmation on our future breakouts, which is very important for us, in my opinion. But before we do get started, I want to mention that we did alert CXDC, as you guys can see here, around 54 cents all the way down to this 1141 mark. Again, around 1141 this morning, we did alert this one, and this one has been continuously breaking out since then, almost up 100% since that alert that we did mention. So if you guys want to see all our penny stock breakout alerts throughout the day, go to instables.com. in the description below. You guys will never miss a penny stock breakout alert today. Again, we also did mention CEMI on a major breakout today from around $3.08, jumping up to around $4 going to extended hours. Looking to see if we can continue there as well. I'm going to go over a video with that as well in the next video. And we also did have XELA that we did mention midday, as we were continuously picking up with volume, and we have been breaking into new highs going to extended hours, continuously breaking out since then. We also did mention Hood. Again, Robinhood has been continuously breaking out as the market has been pretty choppy, and it looks like Hood broke into new highs, breaking above our IPO price at $40 on that spike that we had, came back down, broke over that $40 mark today, and continuously broke out since then. We mentioned this yesterday for a continuation possibly coming into today, and Hood sure enough did break that price and continued to break out today. So again, with that said, if you guys want to see all these breakouts, go to instables.com. So again, CXDC, we did mention exactly at this point, and I wanted to mention exactly why we mentioned this at 1141. So I'm going to go to the volume here so you guys can see what we're looking at here. So as you guys can see here on CXDC, we did have a continuation breakout, but as you guys can see, we did alert this one at 1141, and I want to show you guys exactly why we alerted this one. So you guys can see we did have volume that was coming in. We broke above our previous volume point at this point on the spike, but we did come down, we consolidated, looking to see if we can bounce off this 20 MA, and that's exactly what did happen. We broke into new highs exactly at this point, and that's exactly why we did alert this one. And sure enough, we did follow up with volume right after that, continuously to break out since then, and we bounced off the 20 MA, continuously breaking out throughout the day. And as you guys can see, going to extended hours, broke all the way up to around $1, and we did mention that $1 resistance, as you guys can see here, as a very key resistance. We came back down, and we have been continuously selling off since then. Now, the 20 MA is below the 50 at this very point in time, so we are going to be looking for the 20 MA to cross back up above the 50 and break over this $1 mark with volume, in my opinion. But as you guys can see, going to extended hours, we do have a decrease in volume, and as you guys can see, we have the 20 MA pulling down below the 50. And again, this was a hype play. This was not based on news. As you guys can see, we did mention there was no news on this one, but we did continuously break out with volume, and we are going to be looking to see if we can continue going to tomorrow. But again, without news, in my opinion, based on the sell-off we did have going to extended hours, I would expect probably more of a continuation sell-off going to tomorrow, and especially going to pre-market. We're going to see what happens. But also, as you guys can see, we did come up exactly to the 75-cent mark. It was a very key resistance. We were going to possibly get rejected at this point, but we continued to break out because we broke above this volume point right here with the body of the candle, as you guys can see, and we continued to break out, filling in this gap at $1. And I wanted to mention this $1 gap, and the reason why we did break up to this gap here, as you guys can see here on the 30 minute, I'm going to back up so you guys can see exactly which gap I am talking about. So you guys can see here on the 30 minute, way back in this stock, you guys can see we had a gap down previously at this point, and we came up to this point here at 75 cents, and we did consolidate exactly where we consolidated previously before continuously selling off, and we broke above this point here with the body of the candle, breaking over that 75-cent mark, breaking over that 80-cent mark that we have our continuation sell-off at, and we continue to break out since then. We continue to have our gap up, having that very strong resistance at $1, and that's exactly why I did mention that $1 resistance as a very key resistance. So again, with that said, CXDC was an amazing run, and we might have a continuation with multiple videos that I'm going to mention after this, but however, CXDC probably looking more bearish than bullish, as we have been on quite the run with no news on this one. Again, this is a Chinese stock, so again, there's a lot of hype that was coming into Chinese stock, especially with Chinese stocks being oversold, in my opinion. We did have a lot of hype coming into CXDC. So again, we're going to be looking for more Chinese stocks to possibly break out like this, but however, again, only on the watch, in my opinion, for a continuation on CXDC. But however, again, it was an amazing run. So again, if you guys want to see all these breakouts throughout the day, you guys know what to do. Go to instables.com in the description below. You guys will never miss a penny stock breakout alert throughout the day again. And if you guys have been supporting the channel, and if you guys have been in the comment section, I appreciate every one of you guys, and much love to every one of you guys as always. God bless every one of you guys. And if you guys do like this video, it does help other people find it, and it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.